So you have every single intention of blazing your trail and carving your own path, but you're being stopped on the way in. What's up? Back on the Entrepreneur Mindset series. You chose in. You're already in. You're an entrepreneur. You're a leader by default, right? What does that mean? Entrepreneur, being a leader. What does that mean? If you're watching any of the videos that we're putting out there for you, it's because you're on a leadership and an entrepreneurship journey, okay? That's number one. That's clear. You're just part of it. This is the space that you're in, so you're playing in this field. There's a big difference between carving your path and blazing your trail and being able to do you as you go through this process. What happens as we're going through the entrepreneurship journey, and I've said it 1,000 times before, right? Sometimes you can get confused. You have this idea of where you want to get to, and you start off with all the determination, all the tenacity, the big dreams of creating a team, creating a culture, and then you start learning about leadership and implementing and doing this and doing that. But somewhere along the way, you get confused. And you have so many different styles out there of leadership, so many different people that maybe perhaps you're looking up to, right? I like the way they manage this, or I like the way that person goes out there and just gets it. And this person is aggressive and gets results. And this other person is very amiable and they connect with people and they're that integral leader that people need and want and whatnot. And here's the problem with that. Too many people try to mimic others. There's too many leaders, too many entrepreneurs trying to mimic leadership in a way that it's not theirs. It's not, maybe they believe that is the right way to do it, right? But it's not there. It's mimicking somebody else's way of leadership, mimicking somebody else's way of running the company, of creating culture and whatnot. And it's not really connected to that internal part of us, okay? That entrepreneur mindset that we have, that you have, it's going to be individual to you. The way that you process, the way that you connect, the way that you have that X factor brought into the company, into the people around you. It doesn't matter if it's a one-person company or you have 180 people in the company. It's going to be an X factor to you, and it's individual to you. The way that you lead, it's going to be individual to you. So leadership is about you. It's about creating and developing your own voice and building on your ideas, right? I'm not talking about reinventing the wheel on industries and stuff like that. I'm talking about having that internal sense of leadership. What matters to you? Leading with intention, okay? We have the ability to be the voice of our own vision, or we can be the echo of somebody else's. Think about that for a second. You can be the voice of your own vision, or you can be the echo of somebody else's. We're individuals for a reason. Individuals, right? Means one. It's a singular thing. The path in my head, success in my head, failure in my head is going to be different than the context that somebody else has in their head. Right? We're all individuals. This is what's so crazy about leadership, right? People will take that time to mimic, to learn somebody's habits, somebody's ways of leadership and mimic them, and they will not take the time to find out their own. I see it time and time again when you have talent that's being an echo for somebody else's vision, when in reality people will follow the leader that's integral, that has an opinion, that will defend their stance, that can create and be the vehicle for change for somebody else's life. So think about that for a second, okay? We can be the voice of our own vision, or we can be the echo of somebody else's. What matters to you? What impact do you want to have in the world? What impact do you want to have with those people that are nearby, right? We don't have to go to a global scale here. We can just look at your community, your team. If you have one VA, if you have two people that you're impacting, what about your family? What matters there, right? What impact do you want to have there? How do you want to lead those? Would you lead, if you have kids, would you lead your kids with your neighbors' morals and ethics and values? I'm assuming the answer is going to be no. I hope it's going to be no, unless, it's a really rock star neighbor or whatnot. But more often, right, we want to lead them with our own values. So why would we take, that principle and apply it somewhere else? When you have the team, when you have, and you're building a culture within your business, you have to lead with a voice, all right? Not an echo. People, there's too many parakeets out there. There's too many people repeating stuff indiscriminately for the sake of saying stuff and not really leading with intention or putting intention behind those thoughts and those ways of leading, all right? So be loud, have an opinion, defend your stance. Again, create and be a vehicle for change for those people around you. Whoever's around you is going to get impacted by that, and they're going to see it, right? You're going to be leading with the voice of your vision, not with the echo of somebody else's. Follow along and find me on YouTube, Instagram, and all social media platforms under Rafael Cortez, CEO, and let's have a conversation, all right? Stay focused. You got this.